What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today we're going to be pulling orders from eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. These orders happened over the weekend. I think this is over 2 days is when I filmed the footage you're about to see, but let's jump into some order pulling. We have an eBay sale. I sold this Toronto Marlies AHL hockey jersey. It's a practice jersey. It's got the mesh sides. I had it listed for $64. I accepted a best offer of $57.60. I thought that was a pretty reasonable offer, to be honest. It's right here. I pulled it out of the eBay room from the house this morning, okay? Which I'm currently using as an office. A messy office still. I have to straighten it out a little better. This I picked up at the Antique Mall in Tillsonburg, Ontario. It's actually one of my buddies who goes to the bins as well. We'll get this one packaged up here and shipped out here in a second. But yeah, every once in a while I like to pop into the Antique Mall in Tillsonburg, and this guy normally has his stuff priced higher. It's a different booth I go in there because they have like 15 to 20, 30 bucks somewhere in there. Jerseys. I picked up a whole bunch of football jerseys, but this guy was only 20 bucks. Picked him up. I've done really good with like OHL jerseys and AHL jerseys. So when I see him in there, especially if priced that low, I'll pick him up. And it sold pretty quickly within a week for, what did I get again? $57.60, not too bad. I think, like I said, I listed it a little higher, but I thought that was a pretty good offer. All right, another eBay sale, and this is a video game purchase here. It is Mario Strikers. It's right here. Now, I paid way too much for this. So I bought this at a yard sale this summer, and I was trying to think in my head about bundling things all together. And this is one I actually ran out of money at the sale, and I put a game back, and I think I put the wrong game back. This one, I think I paid, technically I paid $10 for this, and it only sold for $16.95. I thought it was a 20 plus game when I picked it up for 10, but I was kind of trying to factor in how much I was paying for everything to make this make sense for me. Regardless, I don't think this is a very good pickup. Mario Strikers, $10 is way too much. Normally I pay like $1 or $2 a game, maybe $5 if it was a really great game. So yeah, I paid too much for this one. It's in great shape. We're gonna get shipped out. You know, I'm probably either just breaking even or losing a couple dollars on this one. Not great, but we'll get it shipped out and we'll pull the next order. We made a Depop sale. Now I sold this Los Angeles Dodgers ugly Christmas sweater right here. Had it listed for $62. I accepted a best offer of, I think, $49 US for this. Paid $8 for this at Goodwill. That winds up being about $66.50 Canadian. Okay, this particular one is just on an MLB tag size XL. You know, with Ohtani and the Dodgers doing so well, it doesn't surprise me that this guy sold. Probably could have got a little bit more closer to Christmas, but honestly, I was happy with that. I had it listed pretty high. I think maybe I even had it listed higher in the US than in Canada, but regardless, definitely happy with $49 USD on this sweater. Before we pull the Poshmark orders, I want to remind you guys about Posh Sidekick. I am an affiliate. My link is down below in the description. I'm also going to link their YouTube page because it gives a lot more detail about processes and why things happen and why automation tools can really help grow your business. I will link that down below again, but let's pull some more orders. Poshmark.com order. So this is also in USD. $38 USD for these Converse. You'll see when I pull these here, they're pretty interesting looking, but they have some defects in them. Okay, yeah, they're right here. Just on the shelf, there's some scuffs in the back. I cleaned the whites up, but that is like really in there. I think it's paint or something. I don't know. I couldn't get it off of there. I think they're in really nice shape, honestly, but they do have these defects, mostly, like I said, on the one shoe. The actual uppers are in pretty nice shape. $38 USD. I haven't looked it up yet, honestly, but it's gonna be like $44, I'm guessing. I'll throw the correct number up, but yeah, happy with these for sure. I think I picked these up out of the Goodwill bins and would only probably paid maybe $3 or $4 for them, so pretty happy with that. Wound up shipping the shoes in this poly bag. I actually bubble wrapped the shoes and then slid them in this oversized bag. I also was way wrong on this. 38 USD is actually 51.57 almost. Yeah, 51.57 exactly. I don't typically ship shoes in poly bags either, but you know, bubble wrapped them. I didn't have a box that worked out. I think they're gonna get there just fine. One more Poshmark.com order. Y2K Speed Racer shirt on Poshmark here. So Speed Racer Go 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 t-shirts, 2006 is what the year we're thinking it's from. I think it's actually down here on the print itself, 2006 rate. Right there. Okay, $22 USD winds up being about 29 Canadian and change. It's supposed to be in this bin down here. I was hoping this was going to be more around the $50 mark when I picked it up, but it seems like the Y2K ones don't hold the same type of value, and it took a long time to sell. But I think it's a really cool shirt. It looks just like the 90s one, except for it's not. It's from 2006. So happy with the sale. 30 bucks. I'm pretty sure I bought this wholesale, so I probably paid about between $5 to $8 for this roughly. But yeah. All right, I think we have a Poshmark.ca order as well. Let me just kind of reset and we'll pull that. So we have a bundle on Poshmark.ca. We have this Olaplex number 6 for 35 and these Skechers for 25. I actually accepted a best offer of this bundle of 54. I think it was only $5 off of the actual price. I think it would have been what, 60 bucks, right? Yeah, 60 bucks, and I accepted 54. So really, you know, not too bad. We're losing, or we're giving a $6 discount. We're not really losing. These shoes here are the Skechers, okay? These came from that wholesale shoes by the pound type deal. Not into these very much at all. This Olaplex, which I talked about in another video, this is actually a discontinued product from our spa. We're just trying to liquidate it through mostly Poshmark Canada, Poshmark US. 35 bucks for this one. So, you know, basically I'd say $19 for the shoes, and we'll not really give a discount on this. On paper, that's probably how I'm gonna write it out. But yeah, pretty happy with this bundle sale. I'm gonna get this one packed up. We made an eBay sale. This is ebay.com. I have these shoes listed for $22. I actually accepted a best offer of $20 on these Crocs, which Canadian, 20 US right now is 27.16. Okay, now I talked about this before on the channel, but I stopped doing it for a little while. I've listed all of the shoes on this shelf right here, which will grab the Crocs. These have all been listed on ebay.com in US dollars. Shipping is in US dollars as well. I plan on moving all of these shoes plus the shoes in that shoe bin over there to ebay.com as well. And then after that, I'm gonna start moving my clothing. So I'm trying to relist at least 10 things a day, moving it over. So I delist it, relist it. While I do that, I've actually been delisting on Poshmark Canada, Poshmark US, and Depop, and relisting over there. So I'm doing a lot of store cleanup, adjusting prices, that sort of thing. Hopefully I'll do like a deep dive in that subject in a future video. But pretty happy with this sale right here of these Crocs right now. We are in the end of September, so I didn't really expect to be selling Crocs right now, but happy with that. They do seem to sell all year round, but obviously better in the summer. But happy with the sale for these Crocs for $27 Canadian. Another eBay sale. You guys might remember this Peter Gabriel Genesis lot that I made a custom lot for somebody. I relisted the leftovers for $50, and I've been going back and forth with somebody who was interested in some of the cassettes. I already pulled the bin down. It is right on top because I just made this lot after I sold the last one. We landed on, I was trying to get 40. We landed on 35. I thought that was fair. Like I said, my buy cost in this is $0, and I think some of the more desirable and rare ones are in the other lot, which is why the guy wanted them. So 35 bucks for this one. Pretty happy about that. We have a Poshmark.ca order, and it's actually these New Balance right here. They are a pair of golf shoes. I got $33 Canadian for these ones. They actually haven't been moved over yet, so they're gonna be on this shelf here at the bottom. They did come from that big buy where I bought shoes by the pound. Okay, I did an okay job cleaning them up. You know, the bottoms are clean enough. There's still actually a little bit of dirt in there. But overall, nice condition. 33 bucks for these ones on Poshmark. We'll get these guys shipped out. Another eBay sale, actually 2 eBay sales. We're gonna pull this Counter-Strike, a video PC game for $12, and then $20 for Tony Hawk 2. Okay, so Counter-Strike right here, 12 bucks. I don't sell a lot of PC games, but I think this must have come in a big lot of video games, and I decided to list this one, 12 bucks. And then Tony Hawk 2, I think is for PlayStation. Yeah, Underground, Tony Hawk Underground 2, 20 bucks on this one. Let's get these guys shipped out. Poshmark.com order. So this one is in USD. $24 for these Levi 614 jeans. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the conversion right here. I had it brought up. Looks like 24 US at the moment is 32.59 Canadian. Not too bad. These would be in the men's jeans here, so should be able to pull them out. So we're gonna be looking for a pair of Levi's 516. Had to dig a little deeper for these ones. I'm going to just double check. We have the 516 3832s. Yes, that is correct. Let's get these guys shipped out. I'll probably catch back up with you guys tomorrow morning and we'll add some more to this particular video. When I'm filming this, it's Sunday afternoon. I typically get out Monday morning to London to drop my stuff off, but I'm probably going to go in the afternoon because we have to meet with somebody for our Spa Tranquility. We're having an issue. We want to switch our website to a brand new website, but we're having an issue with keeping the old email and stuff. So we're going to meet with somebody tomorrow to hopefully figure all of that out. That would be a big help to my wife for sure, because they really want to use this new format and stuff, but right now we're kind of chained to the old technology. So I'm going to go with her to the morning to do that, so I'll have some time to ship some more orders that sell today and tomorrow morning. But for now, we'll catch up in the morning, and for you guys it'll be right away, but for me, I'm gonna get this packed up and then go enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon. It is the very next day. I think we sold another maybe 6 things over yesterday afternoon and this morning. Hamilton Jockey Club. So this is from 1910. It's like a program from a racetrack in Hamilton, Ontario. It's supposed to be in this drawer right here. This actually came from a lot of these like ephemera pieces actually came from the farm here that we are living on. I believe this was my grandfather's. My parents did like a clean out of a couple different buildings and they found some stuff like this. And this is one of the items that sold. So this was 20% off. I did have it listed, I think for $90, but still pretty happy with that. We're going right back into the Waterloo cabinet here because we sold a Brother cartridge, which I don't remember which one it's in. It's in this one. This one's easy to find though. It's a Disney one. I had it listed quite a bit higher, I think. Well, maybe about $10 higher, but I accepted an offer of I think $40 on this particular one right here. We also had a lot of cassettes go out. It's a lot easier to pull these when they're not in bins, obviously. So I pulled the bin down, and we'll take a quick peek here. I think this one was a Billy Joel. Lot of, yeah, it's gonna be right here. A lot of 4. I think I sold this one for $18. I will double check that this is the right one before shipping it out, but that is what I wrote down. So I'm pretty sure that's the right one. And then we sold a Ticats jersey for, how much did it sell for? Let me just take a quick peek back here. $64. Now I actually sold this the other day and the guy said, hey, I can't pay until next Friday. And we talked for a bit and he said, go ahead and cancel the order. And then he asked if I had a couple different members of the Ticats or different jerseys. And the answer was no, I don't. I just have this one left. So he asked me to cancel. I relisted it and it wound up selling for full price. So what did I say? $64? I think that's what I got for this one. Yeah, $64 for this Ticats jersey. This was actually in my booth most of the summer, I thought, because the Ticats are pretty local to me, especially pretty local to Delhi. I think probably to Hamilton to Delhi is like less than an hour maybe. So I thought maybe somebody would be interested there. Didn't turn out that way. Put it back online, sold for full price. All right, made another Depop sale. And this is a sweater, actually, a sweatshirt, Notre Dame, a champion shirt, 27 USD. This is on Poshmark.com. So 27 USD is about 36.57 Canadian. Pretty happy about that. This was just picked up at Goodwill. I probably paid, it's close to the front here, I think. Probably paid about $7.90 something, so about $8 for this guy. I've already sold this season, this fall season, or the beginning of, technically, it's still probably technically summer. I don't know when does fall start, but I think in the beginning of September, I sold another Notre Dame champion sweatshirt just like this one. I think it just said Notre Dame in the front. This one is embroidered but has the little Irish guy. I don't know, these always sell for me. When I find them, I pick them up if they're in good shape. Neither one was vintage champion. They're definitely more modern, but you know, for $8, turning that into what, 27 USD, I forget what we said already, that was about $35. I definitely think that's still worth it for me. I'm gonna get this shipped out, and then I think I have one more order to pull. Finish it off today with a Poshmark.com purple pair of Vans here. Okay, these are $19 USD is what I got, which is $25.72 Canadian. I just did a delist relist. These weren't listed that long ago because they came from that great big shoe buy, shoes by the pound. Didn't pay very much for these at all. However, I did donate and give a lot of shoes back out of that buy. So, yeah. Just a nice pair of purple Vans. We're gonna get these ones shipped out here. I did delist and relist this one, so I don't know if that has something to do with the sale. The reason for that, like I said before, you know, we've already removed, I guess just one, maybe two. I don't remember if I had another pair of shoes come off of here. I must have had another pair come off of here too, yesterday, potentially. But we're moving a lot of stuff to eBay.com, which I'm gonna continue to do this week. I thought I could just sit down and go through everything really quick and do it, not quickly, take my time, but it's gonna take a lot more time than I thought. I think a better way to do it is to maybe move 10 items a day and blend in some new items and continuously move everything to ebay.com. I have noticed a lot of my US pricing was too high on some stuff, so that could have been an issue too, like on Depop and Poshmark.com. My pricing was way too high. And that probably has something to do with the fluctuation of the Canadian dollar to the US dollar. Just things over time change value as well. You know, things that might be more valuable could lose value, they could increase in value. There's all sorts of reasons. But yeah, anyway, happy with this van sale. Gonna get these ones packed up and then we'll wrap up this. All right, that was my weekend sales. It actually picked up pretty good on the weekend. I sort of felt the effects of vacation mode. So I was only in vacation mode for maybe about 3 days total, but I didn't list for another 3 days. And, you know, sales definitely started to slow down. I noticed it big time on Poshmark this week. You know, even with the automation tools and all that stuff as well, you know, when you're not listing, when you're not being active on any platform, you're going to feel the effect. So I'm really happy with the sales that I did make overall. These sales were just over basically the weekend. So once again, happy with the sales, but hopefully going forward here with the delist, relist, adding new listings in, hopefully we get a lot more sales coming up, especially since we're going to get into Q4 here. And yeah, that's why I still need to list new items. If I just worked on delisting, relisting my store and didn't list new items, I think it would hurt me overall. So I'm going to try to do a mixture of both. And, you know, fingers crossed, it really picks things back up on the reselling side of the business. Okay, if you guys do like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you soon.